What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast, the Heel or Face podcast. And I know you're probably thinking these two dudes look just alike. Well, this is my tag team partner, my blood brother, Mr. Willie B. Got him to join the show for today because this weekend is special. Very special for both of us because we watch WrestleMania every year. I don't think we missed the WrestleMania together. But yeah, WrestleMania 41 is this weekend. We're gonna go through and give you guys our picks and our hype level for the show. But before we get into that, I'm gonna introduce little bro. Let him, have the floor and have a word with you guys. Go ahead, bro.
What's good, everybody? My name is Willie B. He kind of stole me with the little Mikey B, but it's cool. He switched it up sometimes, so we'll let it slide. But it's your boy Willie B. Follow me on Twitter at the Willie B, THA Willie B, and yeah, I need to get started. I need to get started on my wrestling content. I've been saying it for a while, but you can just mainly catch me on that, just tweeting about it, talking about wrestling, everything wrestling. I'm more the indie guy, Mike more the WWE TNA guy. So
So yeah,
hey, glad to be
get
here.
familiar with his face because he's gonna be on the show a lot, talking
I'm
wrestling.
usually
But
not gonna look like a lumberjack though. So
hey, I need a haircut too, bro. But yeah, man, go ahead and tell the people how you got into wrestling. I know I'm a huge part of the story, so yeah, go ahead and tell the folks.
definitely a huge part of the story. Shoot, probably since we was freaking little, real little. Started off with Wrestling Men, the little action figures. Shit, when they say don't try this at home, we tried it at home. Probably been broke like
Sure.
at least like 3 beds maybe through our lifetime.
Sofas.
Sofas, maybe a TV, probably. I don't know, something. Brought a lot of stuff around the house, tried out wrestling moves. We made sure we told the Hardys that when we met them. That was pretty cool. It was like a full circle moment there. But
Sure.
yeah, I've been a wrestling fan forever. That's all I can think of. It's just
We we most definitely did get a chance to experience the Rumble together in Indianapolis. We got a chance to meet
that was dope.
some of our childhood heroes. Like you said, we met the Hardys,
Kurt,
we Kurt Angle, the Dudley Boys,
we ain't gonna talk about Rikishi.
yeah, Rikishi we met. I even snuck away, while you was in line waiting for the Hardys and got a quick
Met
pick
Ric
with
Flair.
the Nature Boy Ric Flair. So yeah, but yeah, Royal Rumble was a great experience for both of us. Just to see the things that
Might have to go Mania next year.
yeah, most definitely do. But I don't know if you remember this. A long time ago, I got into wrestling. I'm pretty sure the same way you did too. Was over grandma's house. Like she didn't have cable,
That's he
so
watching the
Uncle
films. Uncle
Christopher had a
Christopher room,
bunch of
yeah.
cassette tapes we used to just watch, and we ended up
WrestleMania 18.
yeah, and we ended up catching on TV one day. Like, oh snap, they got live TV shows, and we've been hooked ever since. So one last question I'm gonna ask you before we get into the WrestleMania pick is favorite wrestler. You can do one of all time and one current wrestler right now. Maz,
Ooh.
of course, of all time, it's the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. My favorite wrestler current right now, I gotta go Seth freaking Rollins.
See, you said HBK, but I thought you would have said Stone Cold because you was a Stone Cold guy for a while. But I'm not surprised you said HBK. So, question: does this have to be WWE or you want anything?
Well, for both questions,
I mean, for either.
yeah, you can go whatever you want for either.
All right. So, favorite of all time. Damn, that's a tough one. I should have thought about this ahead of time. Let's go. Favorite of all time. I gotta go Cena.
Cena.
And then favorite right now. Swerve Strickland.
Swerve.
I gotta go Swerve.
Nice. Shout out to Swerve. I thought you'd have said like I can't remember. You was a big Rey Mysterio Eddie Guerrero fan back in the day?
I was. That's what I was thinking of first, but I switched to Cena. I should have switched from Cena because we ain't Team Cena right now, but it's cool. It's all right. I just gotta go Cena because Cena had a big impact on every man. We always knew he was gonna win. He was the guy. So
or I remember you being a huge Edge fan too.
I almost said Edge too. I'm not gonna. I almost said Edge. It could be Edge, Rey Mysterio, or Kane. That's like you already know I love Kane. Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Swerve though. But so yeah, man, let's get into these WrestleMania predictions. Kicking off with night one. We're gonna start things off with Jade Cargill versus Naomi. First, we're gonna give you guys a hype rate 1 to 10 about this match, and then go ahead and get your pick for the match. You want me to start off, or you want to start
Yeah,
off?
go ahead. You can kick it off.
All right, so for my height level for this match, I'm gonna say about 7. I do like the build up. Naomi been doing some amazing work. The only thing is, did Jade Cargill improve from when she first came in? If so, I think this match could be a great match. I'm going with Jade Cargill, but I hope that they do something with Naomi going forward because, like I said, this heel run, she's doing some great things. I would have loved to see her with the Bloodline.
Definitely, especially with the heel run. When Solo had his bloodline going, or she got a team with the Usos. Either one, man. I feel like Jade probably did improve, but it's hard to gauge it because she was in a match with Liv Morgan, and Liv Morgan makes all her opponents look good. I feel like we probably needed a couple more Jade matches leading up to this, this matchup. But I say my height level for this is about the same as yours, for about a 7.5. Only because, matter of fact, I'll say 8. Only because I want to see the outcome of it, and I want to see, because I want Naomi to win, or even she don't have to win, but I want to see if where this leads to, like with Bianca pulling into it. I just want to see the outcome of it mainly more than anything. But I just know Naomi's gonna put on a good match regardless. So yeah, this should be a decent match.
So you going with Naomi for the win?
That's who I would want to win, yes. But I'm pretty sure it's Jay's first WrestleMania. Jay's gonna win.
Yeah, for sure. All right, next up, we got Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano.
You didn't say who you wanted to win.
For the Jade Cargill?
Yeah.
I said Jade Cargill.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano.
Dud.
So for my height level, I'll probably say about a 5. It would have been more if it was like a Maz versus Maz, but even if it was a Maz versus Maz, we know Rey Mysterio wasn't gonna lose his match regardless. So I'm pretty sure it wasn't gonna move me. It is.
We all know El Grande Americano is John Cena, so it doesn't matter.
It is nice to see Chad Gable get a WrestleMania. I mean, El Grande get a WrestleMania match.
I say Chad Gable not on the card, is he?
We don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But I'm going with Rey Mysterio right here to get the victory right here. What about you?
I'm actually gonna go with El Grande Americano.
You think so?
Only reason, by the way, the rating for this match is actually like a 4. Yeah, I'm not excited for this match at all. The only reason why I'm going with El Grande Americano is because, I mean, Ray won his WrestleMania. It's like the first one for this guy. El Grande guy. He's new to he's new to the WWE, so it's time for him to get a dub and continue on with his story. But yeah we'll see. I'll go to El Grande Americano.
And I think it is a chance too, because since it's not being a Maz versus Maz, which will probably made it real predictable, I think it is the way you could see El Grande Americano pick up a victory here, because it's a nice little run he been on. The fans like it, and one thing about Triple H, man, if it's sell, he gonna go with it.
He rolls with it. Yep.
Yeah. So next up, we got the United States champion LA Knight against the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. What's your thoughts about this, little bro?
Now, if you would have asked me maybe like last year who's my favorite current wrestling superstar, I would have told you Jacob Fatu, and that's before he was in the WWE, because his MLW work and all that other stuff. Jacob Fatu was killing it in the Contra unit and everything like that. My thoughts on this is I'm excited for this match only because I want Jacob Fatu to get his first championship win. But if they have LA Knight pin the boy, we riding. We riding.
Yeah, my height level for this match is probably around 7. Not
7.
It's I think 7 is reasonable. It is a way that I think Solo may get involved, try to help Jacob Fatu, but end up costing him.
I think he might end up costing him though. Yeah.
because I think it's gonna lead to Solo versus Jacob. I would love to see Solo versus Jacob for the champion, but I just think LA Knight first WrestleMania victory. I think that's the way I'm gonna go, man. I think
I didn't
Solo
think about that
somehow
either. Yeah.
get involved, cause Jacob Fatu the champion. I think LA
And then
Knight.
Jacob Solo is also a match that don't really need the title though. You know,
Yeah,
I don't think any bloodline feud needs really the title and be involved. Yeah, so
and I think that's how we kickstart Jacob Fatu on Solo Sikoa with that moment. So I'm going with LA Knight for the victory here.
good one, good one. I want Jacob to win, so I'm gonna stick with it. But I see yours. I see what yours is.
I would love to see Jacob win that as well, man. I think his run it's been great, but I kind of feel like he took a couple of losses that didn't make sense. But I'm gonna trust
Mhm.
Triple H and his booking with Jacob Fatu. But only thing I kind
I
of
mean, like you say,
don't
shut up and
trust
be a
is
fan. So you gotta shut
yeah,
up.
just how they did Solo. Solo was on this hot run, and he just kind of just got the rug ripped out of from out of him. But
I feel like Solo should have beat Roman on that first Raw on Netflix. He should have beat him.
yeah, yeah. So next up, we got World Tag Team Champions. We got the War Raiders taking on the New
New
Day.
Day.
I'm gonna go first. Hype level, it's a 6, only because I love the New Day. It's like the build up, it's been alright. The World Raiders not really too big on, but I
Raw
do
tag
love the
team
New
game
Day.
not looking like SmackDowns right now,
Yeah, no, for
and they
sure,
have
for
the better
sure.
tag teams. Honestly,
Yeah.
they just
So
don't use them.
I'm trying to think. I think I'm gonna roll with the New Day, but something in my mad thinking that the War Raiders again, first WrestleMania, what way to establish this tag team and have them go over the New Day. The New Day can
Mm-hmm.
bounce back from this loss regardless. But I'm gonna stick with my pick and I'm gonna go with the New Day capturing the tag team champion.
Okay. My excitement for it is not high as well. I'll probably say like a 6 or 5. And that's only because of the New Day. But one thing I am excited for, I think we get a little progression with the New Day story with this. So you know how lately it's been like, oh, they just come out, oh, well, what we do wrong, talking to the fans, mess with the fans. I mean, they had some matches here and there. They've been on a run too. But I feel like Big E cost the New Day the match
Mm.
and cost them the title. And that progresses the story a little bit further with Big E and a New Day. I don't feel like I know Big E ain't gonna take any bumps or anything like that, but maybe someone come out and rescue New Day. Maybe the War Raiders rescue. Not rescue Big E. Someone's gonna rescue him from the New Day, but I think he cost them the match.
I was thinking that the other like what how can WWE like get Big E to at least the music hit? He ain't even gotta show up, just the music hit.
Yeah,
Or he can show up, music hit, they get distracted, the World Raiders hit they finisher 1, 2, 3, Big E come out and done and ramp and just do something to piss them off. Or if he clear, why not have him,
he
take
could
a
be
bump or
clear. We
two?
don't know.
So
We
I
don't
think
know.
that is something that could happen. I would not be shocked if Big E somehow get involved, like you said, to progress this storyline and then just disappear. And now the New Day is back to cutting their
Give them
promos.
something else to get heat behind and build that heat
Yeah,
off of the crowd.
yeah. So yeah. Next up, the WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. Uh, Height level for this. I feel like I'm getting the same height level for every match, but
It's almost
I'm
like
not
it's a
that hyped for
recurring
this.
theme for this WrestleMania. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a 5. I'm right there, smack dab in the middle. It's like the exchange that happened on SmackDown where they got personal. It was like it was cool, it was real
Tiffy just
life
exited the
stuff,
ring. Yeah.
but it's like this match can go good or it can go sideways. It all depends on how professional these two want to be. Like if
Right.
Charlotte go for business by herself, this match could be sloppy. If both of these ladies want to work, this could be match of the night.
Yeah.
But my winner, I'm gonna go with Tiffany Stratton. I think she deserved this moment. You got a star brewing, upcoming star. Why not keep the ball rolling with her? You don't want to stop that. What she got with the fans, and Charlotte can always compete for another championship. But right now it's Tiffy time.
My excitement for this about a 4. But also, only thing I'll be excited for will make it a 10 is I want Charlotte Flair to mop the floor with her ass. Only because Charlotte just throw her weight around. Charlotte can mop the floor with Tiffy, everything. I just want her to piss the fans off. They just giving her this unnecessary heat for no reason. This back and forth bickering between the two. I just want Charlotte. She can throw her weight around. She can get the next little championship out the way. But she can lose it right away. I don't care. I don't care for another Charlotte reign. I do love Charlotte, but I don't care for another reign of hers. But that's not what's going to happen. I see Tiffany actually getting a dub here. And we might not see the end of that feud, though. We probably can build off that, but I don't see anybody else Tiffy can really feud with on SmackDown right now until they, decide what they want to do with Roxanne or anyone else there. And we go from there. So I'll say Tiffy.
Yeah, like I say, I enjoy Charlotte, but I just felt like her coming back and winning the Royal Rumble, it could have went to somebody else.
It should have went to someone else.
But like I said, I understand the heat. Sometimes you don't
They
like
just saw two blondes and they're like, let's do it.
Yeah. So, but she is an amazing worker. I just feel like that road should have went to somebody else, and you could have gave her another WrestleMania profile match with a non-title. Like, it seemed like every feud Charlotte's in has got to be for the champion. Like, she can't have a feud that's not for the champion, and I feel like that's where the heat come in. Like, some people tired of seeing Charlotte.
I feel like that's one of the things with WWE. Like a lot of their feuds, like with the women's division, none of them really have like one that's outside the title picture. But like that's why I was so glad that we're getting Naomi versus Jade Cargill, because like there's heat there and there's there's rivalry. We get it. It's not for a title, so
actually good.
Love that
storyline. Yeah. That's better than the championship storyline.
Yeah, that definitely probably be the best women's match on the card that night.
Yeah, for sure. Next up, we got the World Heavyweight Champion. We got Gunther and Jey Uso. Yeet. You want me to go first, or you want to go first with this one?
I can steal this one first. This one, I'm actually a little excited for Jey Uso versus Gunther because I know Gunther, and Gunther's not going to put on no dead of a match. Jay probably gonna surprise some folks. I'm pretty sure Jay gonna pull out, like the other day he pulled out, what was that, Poison Rana or something he had did. Jay probably got some moves in the bag. I know Jay, he's not gonna disappoint. Doubted himself, the Uso gonna come through. So I'm gonna say I'm probably like a 7.5 on this one. And I don't know. I don't see Gunther losing this early. As much as they hyping it up, I don't see Gunther dropping the title. If Jay do win, he might have a short reign. I don't see Gunther dropping the title. Because if Jay wins, he got to go out the next night, and then what?
That is a good point right there. Like Gunther, I can see him going with anybody for that World Heavyweight Champion to picking up a win. It's like Jey Uso, who could you go to?
Right.
Maybe you got Drew McIntyre. Maybe you got
Drew's there.
Rollins, CM Punk, but it's just like the top guys.
I mean, but do you want to see Jey Uso versus CM Punk?
Nah, because it's like CM Punk, Jey Uso.
Yeah.
So
like, is he selling merch like Triple H? That's what they want. He's selling merch, but come on, man.
But if he do win, I think it's going to be a short title reign. I think it's going to be to see how he do with the belt. My hype level for this match is an 8 because I feel like the last couple of weeks kind of sold me with him being more serious, and then Jimmy Uso getting involved with the beatdown.
Jimmy on life support. My man was eating on the announce table. He's talking, he's serious. Come on, man. That's like you getting stumped out. And I'm just over there.
But I just like I said, I just think Jey Uso gonna have a chip on his shoulder. This match is not gonna be the main event. The first time a Royal Rumble winner not going to main event WrestleMania, so that's a chip on his shoulder.
I saw that. That's especially
weird. Gunther, and I think Gunther is one of the best heels in the company. He kind of remind me of a JBL. Like,
whoa! Drew McIntyre is right there now. That's your boy.
Yeah.
That's your boy.
Yeah, he is my boy. He is. But I was saying, like, okay, Drew McIntyre, then Gunther.
All right,
Gunther's been doing some good work though. But I'm gonna go with Jay.
He just makes you hate him.
Yeah, I just think they gonna pull it. They gonna pull it, man. They gonna have Jay win.
You going with Big
But
Oos?
if he do lose, I don't think he'll never be back in that title picture again.
I don't know. Well, I mean, at least he could say he had the shot. He won him a single title. I don't know.
But like
He might do it.
if he lose, where do you go with him?
That's what I said. Like, where we go from there?
Like you lost. Not about
Unless like
if Jay
Braun Breaker's
lose.
losing and Braun Breaker's moving up to that next picture now or something. I don't know.
So if Jay Uso loses, like, do you go back to a tag team? Like you just lost the biggest match of your career.
In a Continental picture, tag picture. Yeah, you're right.
And I'm pretty sure you're not gonna run this back for the 5th time.
So I think he got to win it.
Yeah. So did you? What show? Who you going with?
I want to go with Gunther, but yeah, like you say, what could be next for Oos? And I feel like that's what when we thinking from like booking perspectives though, we kind of think for like, okay, like who you just want to win maybe.
The only possible choice I can see, like let's say Jay win, the one possible choice I can see as a first feud is Bronson Reed returning. Remember they faced off
Oh yeah,
in War Games. I can see him being his first opponent, but after that, maybe you go Drew. After
yeah,
Drew, I
Drew's
don't
right
know who's gonna
there,
be next.
but like to get him started into like the Seth CM Punk, right? I don't see it
Yeah.
there. I think that sells more for with Gunther, with CM Punk and Seth.
Because those guys can
Orton's on
cook on the mic.
SmackDown, so it's not Orton. Yeah. I don't know who else. Who else? Jay been. I don't see anybody else there.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. But the main event, triple threat
Fucking
match.
Rey Mysterio.
We got Seth freaking Rollins taking on Roman Reigns, taking on CM Punk with Paul Heyman. What's your height level for this, and who you got taking the win? I'm pretty sure I know who you going with.
That's what I'm going with. Even though Twitter canceled him today, I'm going with Reigns. I mean, I would want CM Punk to win. Of course, I would want CM Punk to win, but I gotta go Roman. But I mean, okay, there we go. I can't be thinking of like booking perspective. Like, I don't see if Roman win. Why? He's I ain't gonna say he's a part timer, but why would what would that do for Roman? Him winning. I'm not gonna lie. I think Seth wins. I think Seth wins.
I was waiting.
So, cause CM Punk, what does a win do for him either? So she's just gonna talk shit every night. I think it's Seth. Seth wins. Seth been the workhorse for the WWE. Seth deserves this win, and I think that's gonna be the one who win it. He lost every match last year.
Talking. My height level for this is a 10. I feel like the
Yep.
build up been great. We got 3 of the biggest superstars in the company. The only thing that kind of was disappointed was the favor.
Yeah, that was. I'm like, what could this be? That was
I thought it was like a title shot or something. So it's like, it is what it is though. But I'm going with Seth Rollins, man. Like, not because that's my favorite wrestler, but it makes the most sense. Like, WrestleMania is about moments.
right.
Just think about a moment where Seth Rollins aligned himself with Paul Heyman. Heel Seth Rollins.
Let's see right there.
And now he can maybe he can join The Rock.
That's for The Rock. I mean, he did it before, the Authority. I don't know.
I mean, you got a guy who's going to be on the show every week. You need a full timer.
Yeah,
Rock and Cena
Cena's not there
every blue moon, and they can make you things interesting. So yeah, I'm going with Seth Rollins, man. I feel like he deserved this win, a big win, especially after losing last year WrestleMania. Can gain the most
matches.
from. Roman
Remember
gonna be Roman.
the tag match and the who lost the title match.
Yeah.
It's true, yeah. So
I know it's CM Punk first WrestleMania, but he can always bounce back. I think Seth really needs
He
this match.
finished his story. He main evented Mania. CM Punk. He's Maybe next
I'm
give him a
going with
title
Seth.
shot. He's out of there. I'm agreeing with Seth. Also, you saw the Twitter rumors. They thinking that Seth leaves the night with Paul Heyman. I don't see why he would need Paul, but I don't see why any of these three guys need Paul. I mean, he fits with Roman, but they all three is good on the mic, so they don't
Yeah,
really
for
need
sure.
Paul.
For sure.
But
I just
yeah,
feel like
Seth.
Paul with Roman was like he was the one who was there with Roman not. And Paul and CM Punk got history. And then Paul and Seth Rollins could be a different dynamic we haven't saw before. I feel like some of the best work for me, Seth Rollins was when he was a heel. And what better
Yep.
way to piss off Roman than to take his wise man?
Yep. I can see it.
Moving on to night 2. Before we go to night 2, night 1, what is your match of the night? I'm gonna go
My match of
with
the night for night 1. Ooh.
I'm gonna go with the triple threat match. I think that's gonna be the match of the night.
I think that still's the night too. I don't see any other match probably compete with that. I mean, LA Knight can go. I know Jacob can go, but I don't feel like that'll steal that match of the night. I feel like they're gonna probably get him like a couple of 10 minutes and be done. Yeah, the triple threat definitely probably still the night.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with too. All right, so now moving on to night 2, kicking things off, we got the phenomenal one, AJ Styles taking on the Maverick Logan Paul. Height level for this, it's a 6. No, it's an AJ Styles match. Of course, I'm excited for it. Logan Paul won me over as well. But I'm gonna swerve. I'm gonna go with Logan Paul getting his WrestleMania moment and defeating AJ Styles.
Oh. And if that is the case and that's what happens, I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna say here. Sorry, Mike. AJ, come to the dub. AEW. AJ Styles, AEW, make it happen. AJ needs to be all elite. He can do another tour in New Japan while he's at it. Just come on now. A Logan Paul feud at WrestleMania for AJ Styles, arguably the greatest of all time. Like, it's all right. But it's cool, though. It's cool. This match, I'll say like a 3. Only because, but I know, that's my excitement level for a 3. But I know for a fact that both of them are going to cook because they both can go. Logan Paul has not put on a bad match. I'll give him his credit. Logan Paul has not put on a bad match. That new finisher, the freaking mass driver, the pulverizer, is freaking insane.
Yeah.
And like you just said, I do see Logan pulling off the win. I feel like AJ has done what he has done in WWE at this point, and he's probably going to be getting the Finn Balor treatment soon.
Yeah. Or going down and finishing up in TNA. That's the thing.
He got some unfinished business there.
But yeah, Logan Paul has not put on a bad match. He really won me over. A lot of guys come through and you can tell they don't put their heart and soul like Ronda Rousey. But
we don't talk
Logan
about Bruno.
Paul, you can tell he want to be great, and I can respect that.
That springboard, like moonsault, whatever he did at what was that SummerSlam? God, that was insane. So yeah, I'll give Paul his credit. I'm just not excited for the match because I feel like AJ could have probably had something. I mean, Logan could have. I mean, I guess it's a good match for Logan. So yeah, but we both got Logan pulling it off the win somehow.
Yeah, for sure.
I just want to see who he brings there. Was his speed gonna be here? Who's gonna show up this
it's gonna
year?
be somebody. Maybe
Yeah.
Jake.
Oh yeah, probably Jake. Oh, especially with the partnerships and everything's going on.
Yep. Next up, we got the Sin City Street Fight. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre with a broken back because he's been carrying this feud since it started.
Carrying this damn company.
Yeah, that too. My excitement is it's a 8 only because Drew McIntyre been
Yes,
really
say only because it's Drew.
carrying this match in his bag with his promos and everything he been doing with this. Not to knock Damian Priest off, but it's like, he's all right, but he ain't no Drew McIntyre. I'm going Drew for the win.
My excitement for it is probably about a 7, and I do have Drew for the win because I'm not big on Priest. I mean, I like Priest, but ever since I feel like the face turn they try to do for him is not sticking. Same way it didn't stick for Rhea. I think they both like the face turn for both of them after the Judgment Day. Just like both, just yeah. I got McIntyre winning because I mean he earned it.
Yeah. If he lose, there's nothing on this card that can really piss me off more than Drew McIntyre losing to Damian Priest. If he really lose this match, I'm going to be so pissed off because this man to me was an MVP of 2024, and it's kind of the MVP starting off. So he's somebody who should have won the Royal Rumble.
He carries his feuds. Like he make them. Yeah, I think I know Punk, him and Punk both did their thing, but Drew, he carries that. He brings the hatred. Yeah, so Drew carries these feuds, and they know they can give Drew anybody you can give Drew anybody on the card, and he's gonna make it damn WrestleMania worthy match and WrestleMania worthy feud at that. So
and he did it here. Like he
did
it with this feud.
Pulled us out of nowhere. We all missed the elimination spot at the Royal Rumble actually in the ring, so he made it happen though.
Next, so we got one of my favorite match, for the Intercontinental Championship, a fatal 4-way match. Braun Breaker, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, Penta, and Finn Balor. I'm gonna let you go first with this one.
My assignment for this match is a 10, and the one I want to win is Dirty Dominic Mysterio, because that's my boy. I'm always cheer for Dom.
I agree with you. My height level is for a 10 for 2 reasons. Dominic Mysterio, I love Dominic Mysterio,
and hope they let him go.
I love Penta. Like I know, I'm a casual when it comes to AEW. I watch it here and there, and that's where I seen Penta. But when he signed with WWE, I'm like, man, this guy, the interest is cool, the mask is cool, the different gear he got is cool. I'm like, damn, he really won me over. Like, and I'm a huge Penta fan. Like, I got a Penta mask in the WWE shop cart. I'm finna order in sometime in the next week or two.
Right.
But I'm going with Dominic Mysterio for the win because I feel like he deserved it. He needed a championship. Like he been doing some great things, man, with Rhea, with Liv Morgan, with the Judgment Day. And yeah, man, he just great, man. He awesome, man. I love Dominic Mysterio.
Team Dirty Dom. Yeah. But I don't think they just strapped the title to him at Royal Rumble. I'm sorry, at Mania. What I would want first is I would want Finn Balor to win this title. And from there, I would build the destruction from the Judgment Day, and Dom be the one who end up taking that title from him. I don't see how you can do that without making Dom probably a face, or making maybe Finn turn kind of like how maybe make Finn turn kind of face. How like once Priest won his title, he started like leaning away from the Judgment Day. So maybe have that same thing for Finn, and then just Dom just like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah, I don't need a face Dominic. I feel like he's good as a heel. He'd be even better as a heel champion because he can do the little heel tactics to keep the champion rather than being a face.
Right.
And trying to do things like a face would do. So I won't heel Dominic Mysterio with Liv Morgan, and so yeah, that's why. But
give Liv the Intercontinental Championship. The women's had them both. Yeah.
But you got a story with those two guys if you want to put the belt on either one. I think even though I am going with Dominic, but I think the way Finn goes makes the most sense, and you can have Dominic turn on Finn.
Yep.
Maybe you can have a match at SummerSlam where Dominic Mysterio go over. But then again, it's kind of like where you go with Penta. I feel like Braun Breaker is going to move up to the World Heavyweight Championship scene. And
I feel like eventually they're gonna unite Penta and Rey Fenix. Maybe they have a little run for a couple of more months or so, but eventually they're gonna come together. And yeah, Lucha Bros gonna they're gonna dominate one of these tag divisions. Raw probably needs it the most right now, so
Yeah, for sure.
strap the titles to them.
Next up, we got the Women Tag Team Championship match: Liv Morgan Raquel versus Bailey and Lyra Valkyria. To me, this match was to only put Liv and Bailey on the card.
I think so too. They could have, honestly, one of the girls from NXT, one of the teams from NXT could have been in this match or something.
Yeah.
Someone else.
High level for this is a 0 because it wasn't no bill. It was a kind of like last minute match. Not either. I think the match is still going to be good, but my high level wasn't all that high because
I
it
mean,
was
it's
just
Liv Morgan. Of
recently
course, it's gonna be
announced.
good.
I'm gonna go with Liv Morgan and Raquel because I feel like they have been doing some good work as a tag team,
Mm-hmm.
and Bailey and Lyra just got thrown together.
I feel like this is where we get the descent for Bailey and Lyra. Like the other night when we saw when Bailey like kind of hesitated, and I feel like they're gonna start the beef, sort of say, between Bailey and Lyra for the women's Intercontinental Champion. So I'm gonna go Liv Morgan and Raquel as well.
Yeah, for
My
sure.
height for it's not really high, but it's on the car. It's there. Yeah.
I do think Bailey and Lyra are gonna go into a feud, but hot take right here. I think
Uh-oh.
Chelsea Green US Championship run been way better than Lyra.
I agree with that. I agree with
Like
that
Lyra
100%.
can go in the she go in the ring, but I feel like
Ain't nobody check for Bird Lady.
in order in order for me to fully buy in, I feel like her mic skills gotta step up a bit. Like Chelsea Green can go on the mic, really entertaining, and she also can wrestle. And I feel like her reign has been, good. She haven't had like the opponent Lyra had, but it's still been really, really interesting. And I'm kind of shocked that she's not gonna be a part of WrestleMania.
So I would want Bailey to beat Lyra only because I want a Bailey versus Dakota Kai feud for that women's Intercontinental Champion.
That would
That's
cook.
who I want to be title champion, Dakota Kai.
Yeah, she will definitely deserve a title reigns. Next up, we got the Women's World Champion Triple Threat match: Io Sky, Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. My height level for this is a 10. I feel like the build up was great. Even though Rhea Ripley kind of bullied her way into this match, but I get the love for Rhea. I don't get the hate for Bianca Belair. All of a sudden, she getting booed now. But
we know why.
My pick for this might shock you. I'm going with Io Sky for the dub.
That don't shock me at all. That's my pick.
That's your pick.
Yep.
I think Rhea and Bianca Belair gonna be too focused on each other, and it's gonna
Underestimated.
distract
That's
them.
been the whole story this whole time.
Yeah.
I think Io pulls it. I think also because Bianca's undefeated at Mania. Rhea's only in this match to eat that pin.
Yeah. You think so?
Yep. I think Io wins. Lexi's favorite wrestler, Io Sky.
I also think it's a storyline there too, because now if she pinned Rhea, now you got Rhea's like, I can't beat this girl. And you also can go Rhea
next level
Belair.
for Rhea's character, Yeah.
So I think you got something right here with these.
Also, you have like Bianca, like, oh well, you didn't beat me, so maybe you can start a feud with Rhea, and not Rhea, with Io and Bianca after that. At least you have direction with Io afterwards. But I'm sure Bianca maybe gonna be distracted with whatever goes on with Naomi and Jade. So I don't know. We'll see what'll be next for Io in the title picture. But just hope it's not Rhea. I feel like she made Liv Morgan title reign terrible.
Yes,
just because she kept like, why are you just let Liv cook? Just what she say? Watch me.
Yeah, they dragged that feud way too long than it should have. Like she could have had some more opponents under her belt that made her title reign more special.
And she puts on good matches, so
yeah,
she could have.
She was my 2024 MVP for the women's division because she really improved.
I say Liv and Drew.
Yeah, definitely. So what's your height level for this triple threat match?
Definitely a 10.
10.
Only, and I want Io to go over.
All right, so before we get to the main event, we still got one match we don't know about. We got Randy Orton. Who do you think his mystery opponent may be?
I don't know.
We heard rumors. We heard maybe Nick Aldis, maybe a
I
return of Rusev.
I think it could be Nick Aldis. It could be Malachi Black. Who's Aleister Black, whatever his name is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be Rusev, or it also could be Jeff Cobb. I don't even know
heard that.
Jeff Cobb. Yeah, from New Japan because he just left as well. He just left New Japan. Could be Jeff Cobb as well. I don't know. I feel like one of those four could be it. I haven't heard any other recent signings that WWE had. I thought Josh Alexander probably went to WWE, so it could have been him, but he just showed up on AEW yesterday, so it's not him.
You think anybody from TNA? Maybe a Jeff Hardy?
Nah, Jeff Hardy for what? I
Just
love
that.
Jeff, but I mean, he'll get the pop, but I don't see Jeff. I know it's Joe Hendry, maybe. I
But
mean, they're in
who had to eat the
town,
pan?
huh?
Who had to eat the pan? Who would eat the pan? That's a TNA champion.
Randy can eat it.
I think not for them. That's the thing is, whoever is the opponent, you would probably want Randy Orton to get a WrestleMania win.
Unless if it's a returning person. Now, I don't see how he'll win, because that'd be throwing momentum around. If it's a new signing or a returning person, then that can build momentum for them. I don't know.
If Vince was still in charge, I would have
Phoenix
said
maybe.
Shane. I would have said Shane. Ray Phoenix is a nice option too.
What
about Batista? Nah, stop playing.
I don't want to see no Batista.
I'm really
Undertaker,
curious to see who's gonna be.
Taker maybe pop up. What about Taker?
Or maybe just KO just fools us all and just show up.
Sami Zayn. I don't know. I don't know.
You have to wait and see.
Yeah,
I don't have a prediction for that. I just want to see where your head at. I don't really have a prediction because I could see him going different directions.
I just hope it actually surprises fans and want fans something the fans want, and then it don't be somebody like I don't know who could come out there. Everybody be like, oh my god. Like freaking Shaq or something, or I don't know. It could be Snoop Dogg or something like that. I don't know. Some of that folks gonna be like, what is this?
So now we got the main event for the undisputed WWE champion.
Quick, before we get to that though, quick question: what if I'm just saying hypothetically? What if Triple H comes out? I know he can't, but what would y'all pop?
That would be
to send him off. Yeah, like Triple H walked out. I'm like, that's what I was gonna say. That was who I was gonna say my greatest of all time was Triple H, because we grew up. Remember, like when we watched those tapes in the Chris room, that main event of WrestleMania 18, Triple H and Chris Jericho, right? Triple H been the man since for us, and I'm like,
I would love that one last match, right out to the sunset after being inducted to the Hall of Fame.
It makes perfect, but I just know he probably can't. I mean, we never know. There's probably could have been updates with him for us then, but I don't know. I would want that.
It don't have to be an actual match. We seen what happened between
Stone Cold and KO.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't think he can get I don't think he can get his heart riled up like that, because that involves adrenaline. He gonna take some bumps, So I don't know.
I would love to see Batista though.
Batista. It's a story though. Or hell, will Ric Flair pop up?
Nah.
You saw him at the Royal Rumble, man. He was barely walking.
Yeah, I don't need to see him back in the ring. Let's get to this last match. The undisputed WWE champion. We got the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, taking on heel John Cena.
You go ahead.
My hate label for this is it's a 9. Only because I felt like this heel turn wasn't what I truly expected from John Cena. I expected him to get on the mic and cook, which it's hard because he's a part-time, he got a busy schedule, so it was hard to really sell this feud as it is. But I think they did enough. But I just felt like seeing a Rock heel turn and John Cena heel turn, it was like, man, the Rock did some shit that I was like, what the? And then John Cena didn't really do anything that was a heel. I mean, he talked about the fans, but The Rock was whooping ass. Like we was there in Chicago with Cody Rhodes.
Yep,
So, but yeah, I'm gonna go with. It's tough, man. I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes. Though. I think Cody Rhodes retained. I think it's too soon to get 17 for John Cena, and I think when he do win 17, it's gonna be as a face.
definitely got to send them off that way.
Yeah.
My hype for it is a 9 as well. Right, yeah, 9, 10, whatever. Because I know it's probably most likely going to be a good match. I feel like we definitely get some. I know The Rock is going to be at Mania. I know we definitely going to get deeper into this heel storyline with Cena. And like you say, his heel turn it wasn't it. I feel like he's giving us acting classes or trying to convince us that he's heel. He was just out there saying jokes, doing his regular Cena thing, just trying to see what he can get from the crowd. But I wasn't buying it. I'm sorry. I mean, I love Cena,
Even
but
even when he turned the elimination chamber, I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know, he put the beat down on John Cena, but it was just like I was expecting more.
yeah,
But yeah, it is what it is. I do think we'll get some shenanigans. I think the Rock gonna get involved. But
Travis Scott there.
I think this year we're gonna see Stone Cold Steve Austin. I know last year we was expecting that, but I think this year we gonna get the
Is that
rattlesnake.
gonna be the one who come out and help Cody? I think it
Yes,
has to be. Who else could it be?
I don't know. I
He,
think it's Stone Cold. We end the show
he got new knees,
with
I think,
Stone
too, right?
Cold. Yeah,
Yes.
here you go. Here you go. Cody Rhodes wins. Stone Cold celebrate with some beer. Jey Uso come out with his World Heavyweight Championship. We
Stone
end the
Cold got
night.
a stun on both of their ass.
We end the night like that.
That's a perfect end to the Mania. I think fans will be happy with that. I'm not gonna lie.
That way,
Mm.
Jim Uso, Jey Uso still get his, you
Pop.
know, yeah, pop at the end of the night, get to go home and celebrate and Jeep because I think he probably going to open the show. I seen some rumors that he may open the show. And he
Open
won't
up
be able to
Raw.
get that much time to, yeah, no, open up WrestleMania.
Yeah, he opened up the car Saturday night.
Yeah. So that's a good way to, celebrate.
Well,
Jey
remember this
Uso,
Sunday
I
night we
think he get
talking.
involved. You think he'll show
Roman?
out? Yeah. Help
Roman get
Cody
involved in
Rhodes.
the main event?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, The Rock is there, so I don't know. We might maybe that sets up Rock and Roman versus SummerSlam or something. Cause we need everyone wants Rock and Roman. We don't know where we're gonna get that, when we get that, but we need that match.
But
And
I
years
don't
is just
think
gonna
Rock.
Father Time just gonna catch up eventually.
I don't think Rock want to lose to Roman. I don't think he want to take
Ugh.
a pin.
He don't need to though.
So you gonna have the Rock go over?
I mean, there's other ways in wrestling. Draw, anything can happen. Disqualification because they're not gonna. What's gonna be? It ain't gonna be no damn tribal rules. Bloodline rules match. There's not gonna be none of that. Have a normal match. Disqualification somehow. Hell, I will have it. Have them two face and Solo get involved. I mean, I know it's everybody like, oh, Solo, but like at least no one needs a pin there.
But I know this. I know they got to cook with this. I think everybody really looking forward to see, cause especially the last two WrestleMania, we've seen the shenanigans that happen. So I think everybody looking forward to this main event because we know something's gonna happen. So they better deliver because people go home, upset. And I think night two,
For all
they
that
better
money
do
they
night
paying,
one.
they definitely gonna be upset. Ooh.
Yeah. So my question to you: What's your match? What's your match of the night?
For Sunday,
But yeah, Sunday night two.
I'm going with a women's triple threat. I just know they're
I'm
gonna.
leaning
I
towards
know
that.
they're gonna cook. I want to say the
I
Fatal
agree with
Four
you.
Way, but I'm going with the women's triple threat.
I
What you
think I'm
think?
gonna have to agree with you on that. I would lean towards AJ Styles, maybe Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, but I think Bianca, Rhea, and Io is really going to cook. I would say Cody Rhodes, John Cena, but that's not going to be bell to bell a wrestling match. We know it's going to be like the Avengers or something.
Yeah, some
So yeah,
shenanigans
I'm
gonna be
agree with
going on
you.
in that match.
Yeah, I'm agree with you on the triple threat match of the night. So yeah, that's WrestleMania night one and night two. I know night one we're gonna be here. Yeah, we're gonna be here both nights, chilling watching WrestleMania.
Oh, I gotta update you on that.
Ah,
I know.
We talk
But
about that later, though.
yeah, but you know why already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's for night 2 or night 1?
that's night 1. Night 2,
Okay.
night
So
2, I'm there. So, because plus she actually wants to see EO because that's her favorite wrestler. So she's gonna be watching it with us. So yeah, we down.
All right, cool. Yeah, I got a lot of room.
Yeah,
So
yeah, we'll be there Sunday. So, but Saturday probably not. I'm not gonna be home.
all right, it's cool. So last thing before we wrap this up, any predictions for Raw after Mania?
Ooh, I think it comes down to who come out of that World Heavyweight title match. I mean, I also want to see who shows up. They got a whole bunch of re-signings coming up, so we might see. I think we might. No, we probably see whoever Randy faced. We might see them on SmackDown. I'm pretty sure.
I think we're gonna see Aleister Black. I think he'll make his return.
I think he has
Or maybe
SmackDown, right?
Rusev.
Because the SmackDown been showing his vignettes,
Oh yeah,
right?
yes, he is SmackDown. Yeah, he is SmackDown.
So
I
maybe
think we may get
Rusev.
some NXT call up. I
I
think
hope
NXT over
so.
Femi.
I hope that's yeah. If we was gonna go over Stand Deliver, I was gonna say something about that because I want my boy Javon. I want my boy Javon to go over. That's my pick
That's
right
what I
there.
picked. That's what I picked. We can do a quick rundown. Let me
Well,
see if I get
hey,
the
let's do
card
it.
up. All right, so Stand and Deliver match card. We got the 4-way tag team match. We got the Metaphor Girls, the Last Legend, Jakara Jackson, Tatum Paxley and Gigi versus Fallon Henley and JC Jane versus Roxanne and Cora Jade. Winner of this match will get a title shot for the tag team champions. I'm gonna go with Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade. I think this will be their last match on NXT, and that's how they get introduced to be a full-time main roster as a tag team.
It sucks that Cora didn't win NXT Gold while she was there. But I mean, injuries happen. Injuries happen. We know that. I feel like that could be what actually pushes Roxanne full time main roster because she's been in limbo since they talking about bringing her up. Honestly, I can see that being the case with this match too, and this should be a good match. But of course, I want my girls to go over. Metaphor, come on now, we love Metaphor.
Yeah, I was just watching them before on TNA. They had a
10A, yeah.
match with Spitfire. Next up, we got 6-man tag team match: the D'Angelo family versus Dark State. This brawl on NXT that was put together real good. Dark State has been really
Shout out Saquon
interesting.
Sugars.
They doing good with this group. I'm really invested into it. Of course, I'm gonna go with Dark State to continue their high streak with the win.
I think Dark State too, and also I don't know if you see the writing on the wall for the D'Angelo
Stacks.
family. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
Dark State.
Yeah, Stacks look like he may go rogue, turn on the family. He want to be a boss.
Hey, let him. If that's next for his character, let it be.
Next, we got the NXT Tag Team Champion. We got Fraxian versus Hank and Tank. Who you rolling
That
with?
I think it's finally time for Fraxian to drop those titles. I mean, Hank and Tank is cool. I don't think that should be the team they drop the titles to. But
Yeah, that really
it's
shocked me because I didn't, like you said, I felt like that wasn't the team to to drop the titles to. But I see the storyline was they was losing it week after week, then finally get the breakthrough win, and then win the tag team champion.
yeah. And then they got the little, what am I gonna say, the Hardys when they Hardys had the little get them a little pep talk. They like strap the rocket to their backs for them. But I think it's time for Fraction to come to the main roster.
Yeah, well,
Because the tag teams divisions, I mean, Raw,
gotta be
yeah,
Raw. It gotta be Raw.
they need them.
It's no room on
But
SmackDown.
Fraxian versus Lucha Bros, woo, that's gonna cook. That's gonna cook.
Because SmackDown got tag teams, you need some on Raw because you already got the Street Profit, Motor City Machine Guns, DIY.
I
Even
love
Pretty
Berto
Deadly
and
been good.
yeah, Berto and Angel Garza.
So
Yeah,
I
love
think
those
they
two
got to go
guys.
to Raw.
Yeah, I see it.
I think they will lose as well. I think Hanky Tank will pick up the victory. Next up, the NXT Women's North American Championship ladder match. We got Zarya, Kalani Jordan, Ruka, Izzy Dame, Lola Vice, and Thea Hale. I'm going with Zarya. I feel like that's the obvious choice right now. Maybe Kalani Jordan, uh, even Lola Vice. But I think Zarya is the obvious choice to win the North American champion.
I think that's who they would want to win that title. So yeah, it will probably will be Cesaro because she was a part of the big three signing for shit, really the big four signing because Jordan came.
Yeah.
Because Arya was a big name, but
And she kind of been in the back burner.
I mean, do you reward Lola before Jada? Or I mean, Jada got a match that night. So maybe Jada will be the underdog of that card, and maybe Jada win. But
I
I
wouldn't
don't
mind seeing
know,
Lola win.
huh? Yeah, I
I
wouldn't
said I
mind
wouldn't
seeing
mind
Lola
seeing
win.
Lola win.
I don't see a second Kaylani reign. Maybe Lola wins. Also, I could see Sol Ruka winning this, and then because Zarya gives me heel vibes as that like that jealous friend, just
Yeah,
over
then
time.
turning on Zarya.
Yeah, that could be a good
Turning on
storyline.
Ruka.
Yeah, that could be a good storyline too. I
Yeah.
love Thea Hale, but I don't see her win this match. And Izzy Dane, no comment.
Or you can have Saruka getting away of Zarya winning, and you can have that program going forward before she enter the North American Championship picture. Like
Yeah,
you can have Kalani Jordan or Lola Vice win. They go do their thing, and you can still have
that feud on the
Saruka and
side.
Zarya feud, and down the line you can have Zarya enter the North American Championship.
Yeah,
But
I
I'm
think it's
still
one
gonna
of
go
those
with
four.
Zarya.
I think it's one of those four for the win.
Yeah,
But I would love Lola to get her some gold now.
yeah, me too. Next up for the North American Men's Champion, we got Ricky Saint taking on Ethan Page. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with my man Ricky Saints.
Yeah, same here, same here. I've been enjoying him ever since he came to WWE. I seen him in his short run with AEW.
I'm gonna
You
get
know,
you. I'm gonna get you into these indies, man.
no,
You
I
gonna.
look.
I'm gonna get
I've
you.
been watching indies way more. Like
Ricky
I'm
made he
doing
had a
good
little
at it.
indies run, a little bit. He had a couple of good matches. He had a good match with Mike Santana on House of Glory. Mike Santana, the man there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he got a banging feud with Mustafa Ali going on right now.
Oh, Mike Santana. Yeah, you talking about
Yeah,
Santana? Yeah, yeah.
TNA. Yeah.
I hope
But yeah,
they ride that feud into the summer.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, Ricky Saint's obvious choice here. Just won the championship. I don't think they're gonna take it off him no time soon.
Unless they try to get Ethan and hold all them titles and get next generation Miz onto the main roster.
Ethan Page has been good. I've been enjoying Ethan Page. We got the women's champion, Fatal Four Way. Stephanie Vicari is probably my favorite right now.
Yeah.
Julia, Jordan Grace, and Miss Parker.
I don't see I mean, she could. I mean, I feel like anybody can win this match. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe Stephanie retains, but I feel like any of these four can win. I feel like everyone's counting out Jada Parker, but I can see her winning this too.
Man,
She
she been doing
gives
some
me
amazing
NXT
work.
Bianca Belair vibes.
Yeah.
They was trying
Fans
to
love
clown her
her.
for that new promo she just had, talking about Saints. Port St. Lucie is not the hood, but leave my girl alone. Leave Miss Parker alone. All right.
Yeah, I would love to see. I feel like they just been prolonging this championship run for Jada Parker, whether it's the North American champion or the NXT champion. I feel like at some point you got to see what you got. Put the champion on her, let her rock out.
Yeah, or she just end up being another name like came through NXT and just never got the gold.
Yeah, which is why I feel like they kind of vacated the North American champion. I feel like they realized they backed themselves in the corner, putting both champions on Stephanie, and you got a
Mm-hmm.
boatload of good
That was
women's
a dumb
workers.
reason for her to just vacate it. It was kind of stupid.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go with Stephanie Vicari just because she just, like I said, she just won the championship. But my
Yeah.
dark horse would be Jada Parker. I think some way somehow
But
She got a
Jordan Grace
chance.
is right there. But
Yeah.
one thing we also counting out, I don't, because like we don't know, because we probably weren't really hip to it. Julia as a heel is a fucking beast. She's probably a better heel than she is a face. Julia
I heard that.
is
Yeah.
a heel. Julia Reign, NXT needs it. Like I'm talking Oscar heel level of,
Yeah, Oscar
Oscar
would
first.
be.
Yeah, I feel like we need that heel Julia run.
Yeah,
Interest is different. Everything. She's a beast.
yeah, I feel like it's up in the air though. But I'm just gonna go with. I'm gonna go to safe bet. Just go Stephanie.
Because the title's already on her. Yeah, that's a safe bet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
You don't want
we
to play
gotta do
hot
some
potato with
we
the
gotta do some
champion.
Steiner math right here. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, but you don't want to play hot potato with the champion show.
Nah, you
She
don't.
just
But
won it.
it's four worthy contenders.
Who
So
is
I don't
that?
know. Yeah, okay, I don't have. I'm gonna just say a guess too. I don't think Jordan wins. I think Jordan and Jada maybe cost each other as a match because they had their little feud going. I'm gonna say Julia
Julie.
because they play hot potato with Julia's reign. She's
Yeah,
titled for like what 40 days, and then Steph won from her. I'm gonna go
yeah.
Julia.
I wouldn't be surprised. I just know it's gonna be a great match. And I can't wait to. Well,
I
I'm probably
definitely
gonna
can't.
know the outcome before I even get a chance to watch it because it's so damn early and I gotta be at work.
Damn, you got work.
Yeah.
Well,
So
Sunday.
Sunday I work too, but I'll be able to watch WrestleMania though.
All right. Okay.
Uh, as soon as I get off the train, I'm clocking out, heading home.
It's okay. I might miss Stand Deliver too. So
So now we got the last match for the NXT champion. We got Obafemi, Trick Williams, and the young OG Javon Evans. Who you got?
you might not know what this means, but y'all see it. Wait. Let me. Hold on. Let me. Oh wait, I ain't flipping, but it's okay. DPW, the young OG is from DPW, the former DPW world champ. That's why I grew hip to Javon. And that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna rock with Javon all the way. So that's why I want to win the title. Cause plus, Trick and Oba, I don't know. I feel like a lot of these feuds right now, they doing a little underdog. They count them out type feud, like Io and Belair and Rhea. Who else I can say
Yeah.
with this? Who else been counted? It was another one on Sunday. I forgot who it was. But yeah, I got Javon Evans going, and I'm actually really excited for this match.
Yeah, me too. I'm really excited for this match as well. Trick Williams grew on me.
Oh yeah, I
Before the heel
still
turn,
think
he
he the
was
leader of Dark State.
possibility.
I wonder. I
Possibility.
want to see.
Before the heel turn, he was kind of boring to me, but the heel turn really got me. He grew on me with the heel turn.
Mm-hmm.
Obafemi, that man's a
Dog.
beast. Yeah, he's a dog. And Javon Evans grew on me too, which is why I'm going with
I
him.
don't
I
see.
just think they just need that young spark, to really kick things off in, like the new era of NXT. And I think he got it. I think he got the realness in his promos. He kind of talked like how he talked. Like he's
Yeah,
not the proper
he got
person.
it.
Yeah,
It.
he's like, bro, or he just talk like us, and it's so cool to see that.
Like
And
when
he's
you
still
take Trick, you
young.
really finna crash out right now. Like
Yeah. And
Javon's
he
that
puts
guy.
together some good matches, so I feel like he got it. Like, why not? Like, why not?
Drop the
And I
rockets
think he's
on.
gonna win. Yeah, I think
And
he's
he's
gonna
only like
win.
what, 21, I think? 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's similar to the Bianca Rhea and Io.
Yo,
I feel like Oba and Trick Williams gonna be focused on themselves, where it's gonna have Javon Evans slip right in and pick up that victory.
I can see it.
And I feel like Triple H or Shawn Michaels, whoever you want to say, kind of tested the water in NXT when they had him drop both of those and him pick up the champion, and they heard their reaction. They like, yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time.
Fans want it. They want Javon.
Yeah.
But
So
also, you might not know this, but cause him and old boy from Dark State, Saquon. Saquon was a former DPW world champion too. Javon, the one who beat him for it. They put on a 30-minute. I'm gonna give you the login for you to see the match, okay? I'm telling them to put you on. They put on like a 30-minute banger. and you just gotta watch it. They like honestly when I say wrestling soulmates, that match is right there for NXT to recreate. Just magic. I'm gonna send you the login so you can see it.
Well, definitely gonna be looking forward to watching that. And that's our NXT Stand Deliver prediction. Also got our WrestleMania
Oh, match
41
of the night.
predictions. Match of the night. Match of the night. I'm gonna have to go with the Fatal 4-Way for the women's champion. I think that's gonna be match of the night. That's my pick.
I'm actually finna go Fraction.
And Hank and Tank.
Fraction they put on some good ass matches.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go Fraction. Dark
yeah,
State's pretty
can't
good.
miss
I feel
that.
like, but I just feel like it's kind of weird because it's 6-man. I'm gonna go Fraction.
I feel like if it was a Tornado 6-man, it would have probably been better.
Yeah, but
Cause
I
that
feel like
that that,
Tornado tag
that
matches
fit.
be all over for me, But it does fit Dark State, like you just like
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go that. The women's fatal 4-way might be good, but I'm gonna go that tag match.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the women's fatal 4. I think that's gonna be a banger. All four of the ladies can go. I think
Yeah,
they're gonna put on a good match.
Miss Parker. Come on, now she got
So, any last word before we wrap this up?
Now should be a good weekend. I do feel like the hype for this Mania week. I don't know. I feel like with Roman was the title, you just like you was looking forward to it. It's just I ain't nothing against Cody, but I don't know. I just feel like it's different this time around. The Mania
I feel like
weekend.
they moved a lot of things around, but they couldn't really build proper storylines. So
I
I feel
feel
like a
like
lot of
that's a
things
test to the
shifted.
talent, though. Because like there's so much talent now. You can go any direction. You don't got to go where people expect you to go. So maybe talent is just it's a lot they could have done. So it's hard. It can be hard to decide who does what, who earned what. So yeah,
But I do feel like after Sunday comes, I feel like we probably gonna walk away seeing like it may not have been a good build up, but it was some pretty damn good matches that took place.
yep.
So I think it's still gonna deliver as far as match quality.
And it might set up some stuff for the rest of the year. So we can see.
Yeah.
Maybe we just gotta get through Mania and see how the rest of the year goes. Mania is like remember what they say is like the start of their season, basically the start of the new season. So yeah, let's see. I want to see who get called up afterward. That's all I want to see.
Yeah, I was gonna say they got to
Over.
deliver on Raw after Mania because last year was horrible.
Oh yeah, I don't even think anybody can, did they?
No, it
Yeah.
was waste of a time. So they got to deliver on that.
Let's see. I'm excited.
Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate you, little bro, for hopping on, talking wrestling with your
Always.
boy. Most definitely how you come back and talk some more wrestling. May have you come back to recap WrestleMania. I don't know. We're gonna talk about it.
Hey, we can do a recap show. Shit, we can do that the
Yeah.
day. I'll say the day of, but it's up. Look, we can do it.
Yeah, we gotta talk about it. We'll talk about it off the air. But yeah, appreciate you, little bro.
Thanks for having me.
Make sure you guys check him out on Twitter, all that good stuff, and make sure you guys check me out on Twitter, YouTube. Thank you guys for
I
tuning
got
in to
something
this
for you too.
episode. But definitely got to pick that up too. My Ace Austin shirt you got for me. Shout out to Ace Austin. So yeah, till next time, episode 2 of the Hill of Faith podcast. Your boy Mikey B, my man's little bro Willie B.
Willie B.
Talk to y'all to the next episode. Peace.